Like, I love when you find all these little stray hairs that just go all kinds of crazy ways in your hair, right? Okay. Anyway, so I have this habit of like coming up with all these amazing subjects to talk about when I'm in the car. And I always forget to go back to them. So just today I was like, you know what, let me start going to my WhatsApp. That's what I do. I'll call myself from one WhatsApp to another. And I'll just message myself, whatever it is. And then the one that I just saw literally hit home because, okay, it happens to a lot of people. So, and I did, this was with one of my friends who I wrote it with. So, you know who you are. Basically, it's like, okay, so when you're in the gym, you're usually worried about what other people, like how other people perceive you or look at you. Some people don't even go to the gym because they are embarrassed or they're afraid of how they're going to be looked at, like, oh my God. And first of all, everybody has a starting place, okay? Just get over that part right there. And if anybody else is judging, like, that's their problem. This is another thing that I've learned is when people are judging you, they're really actually judging themselves, okay? If somebody thinks that you're too cheap because you didn't pay for this, well, in reality, they're remembering that one time last week when inside their minds, they were like, oh my God, this just cost too much money. And they didn't want to admit it. Okay? So whenever you're being judgmental or somebody's being judgmental towards you, all they're doing is they're calling out their own flaws. So remember, if you remember that whenever you're going about crazy in your mind, oh my God, what are they going to think? Just remember that, first of all. Second of all, what does it matter? Like what I say is, okay, the gym is a place where you're going to work out and to work on yourself, right? So if anywhere you have permission to look however you want to or need to or whatever, it should be at the gym, right? Me, okay, so I like to dress up now, but it's not even an all the time thing. Sometimes I go in no makeup. I have no makeup right now. I'll go in like looking like Punky Brewster. You know, it's whatever I feel comfortable in. Why? Because it makes me happy. Because I'm going there to, and that's another way that having earphones or whatever, music helps you because you get to zone out and get into your own world. So that's another tip if you have a fear of going to the gym, you know, for the first time, because you're afraid of other people looking at you, because you're missing a limb, because you're overweight, because you're not the right age, because you've never gone before, because you don't know what you're doing, because of any reason. Always remember, first of all, the fact that you're doing something that is making you feel uncomfortable, go you, man. Anywhere you are, feel my energy. I'm applauding you. Look around. If you see sevens, that means the angels are applauding you. Yes, anytime you push yourself out of your comfort zone, really people are going to be judgmental about that? Get the fuck out of here. Okay, and if they are, then that's their problem. Just remember that. I cannot express it so much how many people deprive themselves of the joy of going to the gym because they're afraid of what other people are going to think about them, how other people are going to perceive them. My whole thing about this is, it doesn't really matter. This was my quote. It doesn't matter what you look like when you're in, when you're in here. It matters what you look like as a result of, or what you feel like as a result of what you do in here is what it is. That's what I say the gym is. It's just, so if you're afraid of going to the gym because of what you look like, don't. Go. And remember, you're there for a reason. And that reason not to look good there, that reason is to feel better outside of there as a result of what you did in there. Namaste.